Greetings punks, goths, metalheads and herberts. My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today it's a lovely day, the sun's out, it's a great day for a walk and I'm just waiting to meet my friend Rachel and we're going to be going on a local walk near Tintwistle, and it's a walk I've not been on for about 2 years and it's a really cool walk. It's a very unknown about place. It's a place called Mouselow Castle where there was a Norman castle, and before that there was very probably a Celtic fort there, a Celtic hill fort, and they've found remains of some mysterious stones there which they think were going back to Celtic times and most probably Celtic deities. So it's a very special site. It's very what I'd call a sacred site. More the Celtic side than the Norman side. I mean, I find the Norman stuff interesting, but I'm quite into Celtic stuff and Celtic mythology, so I'm very happy to be bringing you guys with me today on this walk. So we've just come down and we're near Mouselow Castle now. I've only been here once a couple of years ago, so we're going to have a bit of a walk round and explore today, and I'll tell you a bit about the tale which fascinated me and got me interested in this area, and it's about the cursed stones of Mouselow. Now if you look at that on the internet, the cursed stones of Mouselow, then you'll find a really intriguing tale. So yeah, we're just having a wander around. There's some cool little woods that we've found, and I thought, you know, might as well make the most of the day and explore the area. And I do like woodland, and there's probably a few cool old farm buildings around here that are nice. I know there's a brewery in a farm around here, like a micro brewery, so it'd be cool if I find that. Even cooler if they're selling beer. The strange things you find on a walk. Now I wasn't expecting to see this. It's a bridge of water over water. Don't know if it's supposed to be a ford, but it is a ford. So we've just come out of those woods and we seem to be on a path which is going up a hill, and I think this goes up to the top where Mouselow Castle is. So yeah, Mouselow Castle, it's a hill. It's sort of in the middle of field, so it stands out a bit, and the best way I can describe it is a bit like Glastonbury Tor. There's lots of hills, but this is a hill in the middle of like relatively flat field, so that's probably why they built a Celtic fort on it and then... How are you doing?
Hi! Hello! I got no food, sorry. Sorry.
Two really nice little ponies, friendly, coming over. I'm sorry we haven't got any food for you. So we're just following this track through the woods now, and it's gently going uphill, and I'm hoping it's going to lead us out to where the castle was. Right, you can see my legs for once. It's not like Rainbow with Zippy when I've got no legs. So where we are now, it's a really ancient track. As you can see, it's like quite high walled, and that's how you can tell when they've got high banks. And this track, you can see the erosion down the middle, it's been worn down. And this has been here probably since medieval times, when there was a Norman castle up on the top that was built over the remains of a Celtic fort. I think we're just going up this little path off the main track now. Hopefully this will go towards the top of the hill. So we're pretty much at the top of the hill now, and as you can see, these bumps, these are where the Norman castle and Celtic hill fort was, and we're going to go into there a bit and have a sit down and a chill out. Right, I'll just briefly tell the tale of the cursed stones of Mouselow. In Victorian times they found a lot of ancient stones in this area with strange signs and symbols on them. Now if you want to see those stones, they're now in Buxton Museum on display, but at the time when they was found there was a lot of mystery about them, and later on, I think in the 1950s, they did an archaeological excavation up here on the Norman castle site and the Celtic fort site, and they had a lot of problems. They had lots of people ringing them up saying, why are you disturbing an ancient site and leave it alone. They got lots of anonymous phone calls and stuff. and they had a lot of bad luck, like technological issues and faults. But if you want to read the full story, search for the cursed stones of Mouselow on the internet, and it's quite an interesting article to read. Now, part of the story is some of these stones they found, they were pagan, and they had pagan images of, maybe of Celtic deities. They had like a horned face on one of them. So it's quite an intriguing story. So we finally got to the top and we're in the inside of what was Mouselow Castle, the Norman castle part, I think. But you can definitely see the banked sides, which was probably a big wall at one point, well, would have been. Right, so wow, what an ordeal that was, getting up, getting through fences, through barbed wire, through brambles. It wasn't easy, but we was here, so we thought, you know, we've got to get here, haven't we? So we're here now anyway, but it's a good job I wasn't filming. We've just been sat here for a while, and what a brilliant spot. It's a little secluded part. We're probably in where the castle interior was, and it's like banked in a circle, so we've got this little bit in the middle and we're on the sunny side. So it's really cool, and it's probably the site of a Celtic fort when there was probably some kind of worship of a Celtic deity here, with the stones and stuff they found with strange things on. So I've brought my crystals with me today, and I thought I'd charge them up while I'm here, if you're into crystals or anything like that. And I think Rachel's got some crystals, haven't you?
In the air.
In your air, yeah. So we're going to set off back down in a minute, but yeah, lovely today. So this little track leading up to the castle, it is proper old now. This is ancient. You can tell, look at the sides of those banks. These have been worn down through the ages. So you know you're on a truly ancient site. Yeah. So thanks for coming along with us on this little adventure today. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. And until the next video, take care. Bye. It's a